Guys, the FCC just passed a ruling. Not a lot of people are talking about this, but it's going to change the way business is done. The rule they change affects how people can get your information, how leads are sold, how leads are generated. When you go online, look into any service at all, right? Solar, roofing, AC, gardening, doesn't matter. If you want to reach out to any company for any service and you fill out a little form to be contacted or to get a quote, this is what that form looks like. You put your information in, you always got to do a little disclaimer that basically says, hey, you agree to be reached out to by us or our partners, and there's always a little blue link. The change has to do with this little blue link because this little blue link is a doozy, right? I'm in solar, so let's just use this example. This should trip you out. When you go on and you put in here, hey, get a free quote. It says, all right, by clicking this box, you agree to be called by our partner. But if you actually click the link, this is what comes up. These are all the companies they can sell your information to. They can give your contact information to. Ballpark, how many companies do you think are on this one list, on this one link, just a simple put your info in to get a free quote? 3 trillion. It's a ballpark, not exact, but somewhere around there. What's wild is this could be like $1 billion company. This could be like ADT Solar, or it could be like Greg. Just Greg. Greg, he like kind of sells solar, used tires, and like Oxycontin. There's no barrier to entry. Your information can be sold to all of these companies to reach out to you. Where it gets even crazier is a good chunk of these companies are companies that sell leads. So this company is selling your information to companies that sell your information that will sell it to 10 other people, which will sell it to 10 other people. And before you know it, you have a train being ran on your information just in this one form that you filled out, which is kind of crazy. This is bigger than you think, because even like Geico, State Farm, so many massive companies that purchase leads. It's going to be essentially illegal to buy the lead unless that little form has only one company's name on it and a consumer manually selects that company to contact them. It's the only way that you can legally reach out to pitch your product or service. So a lot of these big companies, they're like marketing companies or even lead aggregators, are in a lot of trouble because you can't sell information the same way. I mean, it's gonna put massive companies potentially like completely out of business, like billion-dollar enterprises. Angie's List, a ton of these companies operate off of distributing information. Obviously, if this was done in an ethical way, it's actually good for the consumer, but it's not. It's flipped and flopped to 1,000 different people. To make this worse, they just did a study and found out 40% of leads are actually fraudulent, right? This form, when you click that button, by the way, has a video playback of you filling that information out. It's called a lead ID, Journey ID, right? Found out the rise of AI, people are having people's information put into these boxes by bots. So they're fake, and they estimate 40% of leads can be fraudulent, which is crazy. There's like tens of millions of leads being sold and generated every single day. But it's gonna have a huge impact on how businesses operate, every business. They made a lot of other changes too, which I'll go over with you guys. But companies are gonna have to be ready. You're gonna have to be prepared to pivot and adjust their sales process. It's gonna have a huge impact on the economy as a whole.